So today I'm going to be showing you how to airbrush this eye look, which utilizes shades from the Times Square collection. So if you are interested, please keep watching. So the first shade I'm going to apply is going to be Glitz and Glam, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to the mid-lid. Now I just want to create maybe like a little square shape in the middle of my lid of this color, just because I want it to show through as the middle line between the next color I'm going to lay down. So with this color, I know you would think that you would put it on after you had laid all the other colors down because you want it to be vibrant, but honestly, with the texture of this and how fine it is, if you do it after you lay down the other color, then it's just gonna be this big mess of shimmer everywhere just because the pigments are so fine. So I really recommend doing this step prior to putting any other color down. Next, I'm going to also take this same color, which is Glitz and Glam, and I'm going to apply it to my brow bone for a highlight. And then I'm also going to apply it to my tear ducts as well. Just very lightly because I don't want it to be too strong on my tear ducts. Now, if you're new to my eyeshadow videos, my compressor dial is at 10 o'clock, and I'm just lightly pulling back on the lever to release small amounts of pigment at a time. So the next shade I'm going to apply is called Central Park, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply this on the inner corner of my eyelid and blend it into the Glitz and Glam. And then I'm also going to take the same color and apply it to the outer corner of my eyelid and blend it once again in towards the Glitz and Glam. Now you want to leave a decent amount of space of the Glitz and Glam in the center of the lid, so I do recommend stopping where the mid lid begins, either from the outer corner going in and of course from the inner corner going out. That way you have enough of that Glitz and Glam to really make the color stand out. Now I know it's pretty hard to see because they're both shimmer colors and of course the light is hitting my eyes, but I am leaving a decent enough space where the Glitz and Glam can really stand out on its own. So just keep that in mind and just follow the descriptions rather than mostly what you see. These colors are like super packed with shimmer, and like I said, they're very, very fine. So just go ahead and take your time when blending. You want to be a little bit closer to your eye at this point, because if you are too far from your eye, you can open up the spray too much and then risk covering the other colors that you're trying to keep, you know, uncovered. So just take your time with this step, and then also make sure to blend it upwards toward the transition. So you just want to follow, if you have a natural fold on your eyelid like I do, you just want to follow to the natural fold of your eyelid. Or if you just have, you know, your natural crease is more prominent, just go ahead and follow toward the natural crease. Remember not to cover the crease or the natural fold of your lid through the transition too much, because we are going to apply another color there. So I'm also going to take Central Park, and I'm just going to take it from the base of the outer V and then drag that down to the lower lash line just to get that evenly blended look around my eye. So the next color I'm going to apply is going to be to my transition, and it's called Party Queen, which is a nice smoky purple shade. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that all the way through to my transition. So starting at the top of the outer V and dragging it all the way toward the inner corner of my eyelid, almost connecting it to the Glitz and Glam in my tear duct. And by doing that, you're just adding an extra dimension to your eye. Like I said, these colors are all shimmer colors, so there's no real contrasting color. If you feel more comfortable using a matte color, feel free. Just make sure it's like a deep purple, smoky kind of color. And I think that would work really well. But for the sake of utilizing this collection, I'm going to go ahead and stick to the colors that are actually in this collection, which is why I chose Party Queen. But like I said, if you want a little more contrast or the shimmer is just too much for you, go ahead and use a matte color that's a similar color to replace any of the colors that you see here. I'm also going to apply Party Queen to the lower lash line. I just want to make sure to connect it from the outer corner of the lower lash line to where I laid down that Central Park, and just drag it all the way toward my inner part of my lower lash line, just so I can get the full line of color. This is like that extra pop, just because Party Queen is serving as a transition color. So the next thing is airliner, and here I'm just using jet black with my cat eye and stencil. If you are unfamiliar with how I do airliner, there will be links to my videos on how to do airliner in the description box below. So go ahead and check that out if you just need a little assistance or you want to check out my technique. And once the airbrushing is finished, you just want to apply mascara, and this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.